we'll let you
Oh, well, it
video.
started. So, there we go. Doesn't ask,
Oh,
like, are you sure anything just starts?
done.
All right.
Okay. So, hi, Katie. Can you start by telling me your date of birth, please?
Um, Sorry, I didn't think this through.
It's 2006, I'm pretty sure.
2006. Okay, so we'll go with July 8th, 2002.
Okay, so you're 11 years old. That's so fun. So before we get started, I just want to tell you that as a client, all information that you share will be kept confidential. But legally, if you share any clear and imminent danger to you or someone else, or if there's reasonable suspicion that abuse is occurring, or because of a court order, in that case, I would have to share what some of our meetings are about. So, just to tell you a little bit about me, my name is Morgan. You can call me Miss Morgan. And what I do is I talk to kids and families, and I help them solve some of their problems and help them feel better. So today, I hope to learn a little bit about you, why you're here, and then we'll set some goals. And then in the future, we'll talk, play some games, and we'll work on achieving those goals. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So, Katie, do you know why you're here today, or why do you think you're here today?
Probably because I've been really getting in fights with my mom a lot, and she's getting really upset with me.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because of that, but I don't really know, honestly, because I think, I fight with my mom. Like, that's probably normal.
Yeah, lots of people fight with their mom. That can be hard, huh? Thank you for sharing that with me. Um, So would you say that that's the reason you're here to see me, is just to work on your relationship with your mom, or is there anything else?
Probably just wants me to listen to her more because I don't really listen to her all the time, and so she probably thinks
Hmm.
that I'm like a bad kid because I don't listen to her and wants me to
I'm sure she
be
doesn't
better.
think you're a bad kid, but that's a good thing to work on. That's awesome. So let's say in the future, after we meet a couple times, what would you like to be different about you and your mom's relationship, like after we're done meeting?
I mean, I think she just needs to like understand me more and like give me a break a little bit on a lot, but I don't really I don't really know if she'll ever do that though.
Sure, we can definitely work on that, all of us together. Um, so do you have any concerns with being here? Are you nervous at all?
A
Does it make
little.
you uncomfortable?
A little, I don't know. I just feel like it's just going to be more of my mom being like, I told you you had to do this, or I told you you had to do that. And that's just, I don't really feel the need to
Sure,
hear that again.
absolutely, absolutely. So is this the first time you've ever come to talk to someone like me, or anything like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right. What was I going to say? Let me look at my notes. So, just a personal question to get started. Have you ever seen your mom or dad ever drink any alcohol or anything like that?
No, my mom doesn't drink. My dad drinks. He likes, his beer at dinner, but yeah,
Sure, nothing too much.
I don't think,
And then oh, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Katie.
I don't think so, but I mean, yeah, I'm not with him that much, so I don't know.
Sure. Um, and then have you ever wanted to try alcohol, or have you ever tried that even just a little bit?
No, I think my like uncle gave us a sip of wine at Christmas. But
Sure.
yeah.
Thanks for sharing that with me. Okay, so let's see what we have next. So you were saying how you don't see your dad a whole lot. So who do you live with at home?
I live with my mom and my older sister, and then on the weekends I'm with my dad. But some weekends I don't go there if like my friends, because he lives like 15, 20 minutes away. So if I'm doing something with my friends like near home, I don't go to
Sure.
the house that weekend.
Okay. And do you sleep over at your dad's usually? Like you're there all weekend, or do you just spend the day, or how does that work?
I'd be there like all weekend, and then Tuesday nights for dinner. But yeah,
Okay.
weekend sleepover.
Awesome.
I share a bunk bed with my sister in our
Okay.
room. Our dog
And
comes
then how is your relationship with you?
with my dad.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't know. We like watch movies or like watch soccer and play soccer when I'm there. But I don't know. He's I think he's trying his best.
Yeah. Is it hard since you don't get as much time with him that you get with your mom, or
I
do you
mean,
feel
yeah, like I
it's
don't go
hard?
to him with my problems or anything. Like he's more like when I'm there, I'm just like hanging out with him, but he doesn't really know much about my life other than like
Mm,
my sports or anything, which I'm not like playing anymore, so we don't really
sure.
spend that time together anymore.
Sure. So talking about sports, are there any activities or anything? You mentioned you like to play soccer, but are you doing anything with school or anything like that as far as
Um,
activities go?
no, I tried out for the musical and then I didn't do it. I ended up doing it. I didn't get in, and then I didn't, and then I didn't do anything else.
Okay.
Hanging out with my friends, and I quit soccer last year in the middle of the season because I really hated my coach. He was awful and so mean to
Yeah.
me, and so I quit. And then yeah, I'm not doing anything. I might try to do something later, but like I don't know. I just like hanging out with my friends right now.
Nothing right now. Awesome. That's so great. So tell me a little bit more about school. So what grade are you in, and are you liking it? What kind of things do you like about school, and what kind of things do you not like so much?
Yeah, I'm in sixth grade. I started a new school, so it's more people, and I like the new people I've met. I really have fun with them. Um, I don't really like doing any homework or anything like that.
Mhm.
It just, I don't know, it seems like a waste of time and just it's boring and I don't know, and it's not super fun. So I don't really like doing any of that, but I like the people
Mhm.
I've met, my friends. My teachers are okay. Some of them are fun. Some of them are weird.
Mhm. Sure. Just to wrap up some of these questions, um, what do you think that some of your strengths are, and what are you good at? And if you need a second to think, go ahead.
I think I'm really good at making friends, and I think I'm a really good
Mhm.
friend. And I don't know.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm smart. I think I'm really smart. I don't know. I'm the smartest kid in some of my classes.
Mhm. Awesome. Very good. Well, thanks for sharing all that stuff with me. I know it can be hard to open up to someone brand new, but I really appreciate it. So now from here, I was hoping just kind of learning a little bit about your relationship with your mom. And it sounds like you don't really love the fighting that's going on either. And maybe you're disconnecting from your dad a little bit. I was thinking that we can make some goals long term, even over the next couple months that we see each other. That we kind of hope to get out of this time together at the end of it. So I was thinking we could start by just making like one like long-term goal for the end, and then we'll go from there and make some little short goals to achieve that. How does that sound?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of goals?
So you were sharing how um, you're here because of the kind of like the fighting with your mom, and that you kind of hope at the end of this to understand each other more, and that sometimes you just need a break. Maybe you kind of feel nagged a lot. So what do you think would be a good goal we could set to combat some of those things so that you can feel understood with your mom and that you guys can become a little bit closer? Do you have any ideas we can brainstorm?
I don't know. It's been like hard to talk to her about things. So like making sure she like, I don't know, that we're both like listening better to each other, I guess, because
Sure.
I guess I don't really listen to what she says sometimes, but
Mm-hmm.
she also doesn't listen to what I say either. So being able to, find a good middle ground.
Sure. And then um, let's talk maybe more about your dad as well. Is there one goal we can think to maybe make with your relationship with your dad, even if that's just to connect more? Or
I mean, I can try to go to his house more, I guess, or like, um, I don't know, talk to him more about my life.
sure. Well, those are great. So now that we kind of have two of our bigger goals for the next couple weeks and the next couple months, why don't we even break down little steps we can take to work on those things in between this time and the next time that we meet? So let's see. Today is what, September 10th? And I think we meet again in 2 weeks. So what do you think about a specific goal for the next time we meet, being you spend 10 minutes talking to your mom and you get to talk for 5 minutes and she has to just be quiet and listen, and then she gets to talk for 5 minutes and you have to be quiet and listen. Does that sound like something you could do?
Yeah, that sounds like something I could do.
Interest you? Okay. Okay. Well, Katie, I think that's all I have for this first time, but we will definitely work on that goal of I'll make sure I'll talk to your mom and let her know that we'll do the 5 minutes of talking where you can talk and she listens and not says anything, and then vice versa, if that sounds good.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. It was so nice to meet you, Katie.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye.